Yes, subscribe. You always dey watch we program them, but you not subscribe yet to the channel. All wetin you get for do, press this red subscribe button and then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. E don done. E no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you dey support we for make we do more. Thank you for we don help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.
Oh, Salon, we not know wetin really dey happen so. Every day things just go from bad to worst. Now in the happen now we are yo. Now so we just dey see oh Salon. We really not know wetin dey happen so. Every day things they go from bad to worst. Now in the happen now we are yo. Now so we just they see hello, we good people inside this one big family house. Of course, the house of the truth, the house of transparent, and the house of oneness. What did that one they mean? We already inside this house. You are the oppose. You are not the oppose. We all not the same. We just believe say, as long as you come inside this channel for listen to waiting, we and we family members them they bring to now. You don't appreciate what we they do. Whether you cost we or not, you now family member. Of course, me, Nababure Kablai, the man where they go and come, as usual. I'm not asking for talk nothing, no. Well, me people today, now another day. Every day we tell us say now a brand new day. But we get plenty of things where they happen inside we yard, me people as I always say, we're not happy for this. They talk about the bad. We left for talk about the good again and the ugly. But as things they go right now we had the bad and the ugly. It don't dominate the good. So we choose for talk about that so that people they able to learn and stop them bad things how they do. Waiting at the bad things them. Well, we all know the Prince Aden saga within driver as I talk to you in driver don't go down. As we talk now. Well, we see outside the police don't make some yuki, make the try for fool me and you. But they come inside the proper one. It's still not tap day. Today, we they jump inside the poor health condition. Now we are. Waiting on they mean. How we feel say the hospitals, them, the doctors and the nurses for take care of we, not to so it happen. Another big one, it will be surprise to you and it really pathetic to you. We all know what's happening right now Wellington. Up till now, we they cry. Up till now, we they moon for them with brothers and sisters there. As it they go on, the one themselves we manage, where God manage for pulling life, we admit now hospital. Well, we they can't give shocking information. Outside they discharge one of them people there because he don't get money for pay for the treatment in hospital. Big shame to the government. My brother, I'll let you first.
Okay. Una kuche una kabo. I wanna all they do. And we're glad they for come today. Eh? My brother don't give a rundown of waiting they happen. But plenty other things they do, not to just down the number. We just make let you agree that and say that teaser. Okay, we just call them tip of the iceberg. Okay, we just kuna no more. But the other thing and they inside and then they underground. well, now they are so for today. For Carly, we see no more waiting they happen. But as usual, please, if you just join me and you not touch the like button yet, do that for we know, please, yeah? We talk and tweet them, please? Hit for the like button. And not forget to, if you don't come, you copy no kai. Sometimes you get notification. There, what you can do, just copy the link no, yeah? Or just share for them so then we're able to follow the program as it go on. How na do bo? Una kushare inside we are. You know, it's the land of, well, not a milk and honey. Na milk and honey?
Bang. The land of Bamba right now. Bitter medicine.
Well, interestingly, we caretakers say we all unite. We all for come together in soul for grief, for cry. But what about the other one? They will not for them together. Another point missing. Anyway, so we want for touch on the issue them. Sober one. Well, we could begin with another issue. When this issue is one of the issue, then this way the police don't they look bad eye. The police don't they say they don't understand what they happen safe. Then they make like for say they not see at all. In fact, they don't come out plain one and talk say no, then thing they know they happen. Now just people they go and talk waiting they want for talk. Well, we can't know waiting they happen. This speculation, this nightmare, this sunset and dream where people in the dream for sake of this catcher business in Otapo is still continue as the police is saying as speculation now waiting. Let me go back. Now Kawele Limba. Usai we get a young man where he will not say that he not can do this thing, but not pay attention to waiting in the talk. Well, I mean, not pay attention to some of the words them, because if you want for do, you go laugh and forget about the main issue. But please listen to waiting they say as he try for pass very, very important message. This na message where the police them for a long time don't they say and not ever they happen. Even when they care case to them, say, this na they happen, or they say no, now just the way how they look at things, not to say they be. Well, let me go inside Kawele Limba and you waiting this young man been say with regards waiting he see from one woman where he say they run after. So let me just go quick one and listen to this particular video.
Good day to everybody inside this world, Sierra Leone as a whole. We get some news where we want you now, where they happen right now na Kawele. Of course, we not see the people, but the mommy where the thing happen to now, I want for talk to quickly. Me where they talk me na Abdul Kerim and some content, aka Kedi Vertex. Are they talk in favor of the Kawele Limba community? Waiting they happen right now. Yes, Mama, you can talk to the people, please.
Come on, I reach on the branch. Now I see the bike. They come behind me quick. Then come pass the road first. Now he come. He follow me. Now he say come. He say come hold the money. He say come. He say no afraid. Now I say what you happy, what you want to do. He say come no more. Now the other one say, he say not afraid, he afraid. He say bo some love fall around. He say not afraid, he afraid. I begin call now. I call Edmond do I can people then they be me. Now I can now. What I can and they follow me to the bike. Why I see then they can't and I jump up warrior. Why warrior then come pass. Then go before yonder. Or then go now they return behind. What then can they enter now? Me a balance so do other on the pan. Follow yonder for cross over yonder. In the pa follow me. Then to the after now. But who I enter, they not see me. But when they read the pan, they go and talk. Now mega hit the pan. Then go so. Then they fend and then they follow me. So there were then they follow. So there were then they follow me. I didn't mean do now. Now I cross. I go boom. That other road yonder. Now I go boss. Now so I for done now they go and butu. I go boss yonder. Pan the road yonder.
Okay, this na the mommy what they call Naguboli. Himself na a stakeholder na the community, but if they leave the town for come na site for go fend in daily bread, and of course he move 100 almost 300 meters away from the town. When he come na the junction where they call Magbelema Junction, that na Magbelema Road, so he meets two guys them. Almost as he branch the guys and can't na put bike. Now they say, Mama, they said diabo wale ka all money. Then the mommy automatically he deny the money. Then the mommy continue in movement, and then people then they park their bike. Then they try for Kenya towards the mommy, and the mommy they then cow the bike. So the mommy self afraid he go shop and go na bush. So by the time that they park the bike now, the mommy don't go inside the bush. So they fail for understand the way. And they aside the mommy go. So they all don't scatter at the bush now. Then they fend the mommy. When the mommy himself na dugre, where they call na a man na possible born at this town. So he know the ways them for work at the bush. So himself he able manage for work at the bush, he go na town. So now that side we can watch. but we don't see the time mark there as we dey talk, but we not see pussy again, and then don't go away. Though this my short advice to all the people away they Kawele Limba, and even other side them, because we dey expect people where for can save people at this community, but unfortunately it not dey happen. But like we get some things where we want for let people understand now.
Well, of course, the people them na in una don't see so with una yourself yai, because as always we can talk we yard where we dey talk now with proof, either video or photo with a voice note. Well, this kecha business na thing we don't all water tranga one inside we yard. Well, it be begin to the small picking them now. It don't jump, so we on big people them. Well, now this Dr. Olobi sing, who shall we get for go? Who shall we get for go? Who shall we get for go? We kecha, they come for kill we. Bioka with stranganess now we ado. Yeah. The youths then say, na kecha, they pay them. Who shall we they go? Well, give me your. Bio can we tranganess now we ado. So you end up for me. The youth then say, okay. What? But the government officials, they're also majority of them are youths. Prince Aden. Or JJ Safar, JJ Blood. But of course, well, of course, and I saw it be. You know, as I say, my people, this, you don't choke we now we neck. Bio can we tranganes now we ado. Yeah. JJ Safa then say na for kecha, oh. Usa we for go. No sign not there for hide.
All right.
No sign not there again for
T. Thank you very much. I think I'm not being get sound, but basically I be they ask Bible I be they do one song just now. He say the youth then count kecha bioka with tranganes. I did tell them say no. I think say a mistake. Let's do the mix back because the youth then na just I call Latini. Na contracts then they take from the big one them. This polyp case na JJ and Safari name them call it. Nothing no come be in that case there. So let's not give them bad name. Now Kenima, where that gun business come on inside that bush, what happen? The man then talk say, hey, you didn't knock me, I go tell you that na me. I go show you say myself get stronger person in them. So let them not give the youth them bad name. Now that I be the try for talk. Now thank you very much for call my attention to the sound. Yes, sorry.
Well, of course, as me brother don't draw my attention to the Kenema issue where we don't see that talk long time ago. One thing, but most of the bad things that way they happen now we had. Forgive me, I just get for talk. Always, na then you say it always starts. Even the war where we the Allah usa it begin na day. For each motorman the usa it begin na day. When these old people are with gun starts, usa it start na day, and then people already come out plainly to we say, make them not beat them. The person when they mistake knock them, he get for regret them. And indeed, this thing begin like a play. Till them begin to arrest people with gun on the other side. It still continue. Now, na kecha. Well, the kecha business will be begin. It been begin with we on picking them. Today, it don't jump to big people them. Now here we see who side them go attempt for old belly woman. We sit down back to talk about that. Well, now they don't enter the village there. So we really don't know.
We hear what one where then said this woman go thief this young baby of 3 months.
Yes. So as I say,
now one village again, we see outside one bike man then chap him. They literally don't they?
Clear.
But the police know the see Orlando. They say kecha no dey.
They not go ever see him. Why they not they ever see him? When this kecha begin, who that in name first can inside? Na JJ Blood, na JJ Safa. Then pamper that case day. Of course, as me you they talk, you know they hear about that again. But make the way I just hear he say, NGC or CPC or APC person go do something. You they see the IG when we wall a Gongoli. They come up.
No. I think that Miss Beautiful. She will continue.
You know, it will like the things that way in they do. You they see they can't pull in trunk. If you see opposition people them, they protest, they can't pull it trunk, fire light bullet, fire tear gas. But whenever anything happen, we get for call anybody in this present misdirection. They call anybody where they you know they read that case they no more. But me fambulem, this don't pass mark now we had. Kecha business, not open joke again. JJ Safadem don't modernize this thing. Now it don't extend to the way if we not take with time, it really get for continue for one bad picking like how it born bad picking so now we had.
You go say they don't legalize and modernize them. So not only modernize, they legalize them because the police have not they take action.
Yeah.
Anyway, now we go to Shiwawa 8. IG, now go to Shiwawa 8. We'll come to just now. Waiting now while we do, I want to take a break quick. Listen to this thing quick. We'll come back just now. Just listen to this thing.
The mommy, I see don't so what happen?
I vex.
What happen with vex again?
For 1 month so, the people them, they sleep, na munching pa coldness. Mother Bio and Fatima Bio no kiao.
Hey. So, what's now you want to talk now to the German government?
I want to say, may they forgive we salon people them.
Okay. Well, beg them or beg them.
Please, I beg you, una forgive we all salon people themselves go get our mind. Please, any German government within Naya, why sabi or no sabi, na help them, please.
Well, of course, this is really sorrowful. It really touching me people. You know, certain things them they where they go on with people where they jam in. Now only God now in get for help this situation right now. Although we they get information say the Salon government they go and make papi show because people don't stop the protest first in the street, then they go and actually say they don't try for put things in place. Now lie until I know this government for lie from the head to the tail. Now big liars them. Now 419 they now fraud they wire. Now rikishi they wire. Now God no more get for judge them for we from this world till next one. We see such small people they come and cry, they cry over people and they cry in Germany. If they come and call the German authorities them for make them able, see reason and sorry for we brothers and sisters them. Because make no mistake, this is so-called misdirection, they don't chat. Waiting that one they mean. They don't sign what they get for sign. They don't receive what they get for receive. And that time, we see who said the Deputy Minister of Internal Affairs when Lahai Lorestima in themselves don't tell you that TV. Who said in Canada 98.1, he can't talk, waiting in there for talk. But people be underrate this statement. But one thing about white man, when they sign a deal today, it take time for make the act on that deal because then when they do something that they prepare, they get foundation on anything where they want to do. They're not like we'll plan today something, tomorrow one do like now not come off fine. We do one. No, they say no more, we don't do one. Not to suddenly. Then people are according to the information we gather from 2018, some people they even miss some saying at 2019. It's like that angry belly when they count 2018 as they come and see small team, they sign this thing. And we see outside the German government will display vehicles them. And the Sierra Leone government will display them kids there on a video where they receive from the German government. Well, we not go say that to the 90s, sign this too, but it look like now the dealer one day where they go for. Of course, we don't see who say we brothers and sisters, they don't protest for a couple of days inside Germany. Then they're in streets. The German authorities, there's some organization them come to them rescue. But let me tell you one thing where I understand about Germany. German people, they're not the come behind themselves. German people, they're not people who get sense how to track somebody where they want pull in their country. What did I want they mean? We get the information who said everybody come and talk to we brothers and sisters and for let them come on our street. Then begin to do something like registration and they take their names to them. Well, somebody be just whisper me say, some of them people are where they name them in a book, they give them now, wait till them call working permit in Germany. Wait till they mean, then they allow them for who. But to me, your opinion and your conscience, your small sense way I get, I tell the person back, say, me brother, you will call me and tell me this. Make I tell you plain. To me, this not a bait. One thing about German people, them, then get a young game. I tell them, say, me brother, this not a bait. Well, inside the today, as I talk to you, the same person call me back, say, police then go for your friend for go take him, but it balance. That don't make right now as we talk to now. So some of them don't come back on the street for can begin sleeping because according to what they say, where you in the street, the German police not they hold you until where you go na post, they hold you. Now we see a small picking, they send this information, they send this message. Me not they talk of Salon government again because they not get nothing for do towards this problem. We just they pray, make the German authorities them see reason for pardon with brothers them so then they will get peace. But let me tell you, MSMBP, to me, your sense, this not just piece of advice. I still they continue as I don't start for the advice with brothers and sisters them. If you ever left Salon where they born you, you go school, yeah, you come na a foreign land for come fetch for you on green pasture tomorrow, you will able to do better or you will able to take good care of yourself and your parents them. You see say this country not agree with you, not to let them born you. The only advice I get for you is move commodity. But the other sick, where we Sierra Leoneans they get, you not say, you not say to begin travel. And we not to get idea of traveling. Where Solomon don't come, now starting country. Anything now where they with me and mommy, I not used to I don't sabi people there. Hey, not to let them born you. Not left by that sabi people them. I don't used to or for small money that government they give at the end of the month. Overnight, police can take you, go with you, na Salon. That hell they right now.
I come inside quick. I not feel say na the travel. Because we get plenty people who don't begin travel, ages. But I think say the other thing we touch on, some of we lazy. Yeah? Where we feel say that they give you this amount of money, we know one for left that one day because on the other side they know they give that money day. So for we na comfort. So I think say na another problem, Nani, but let's tell you let's give you another information. List day right now na airport. List day na airport right now of the number of people where they for actually pull from Germany to Sierra Leone. List day right now, and as we talk about this where they go now them place them that list where they go and make. Some list genuine, some list not being genuine. Some of their lists then they prepare waiting and call travel certificates for them. Some of their lists then they write right now. So my brother and sister them, if you feel say you get side where you go able for anger and dead and balance. Remember if you see that big problem they can for balance, where you know say if you sleep na house or you dey na street you go get cold or they catch you na for balance. Balance God aside. Balance. Balance or balance. If you left make say, then grip you, then can you go? Okay. I think say now that they may get some of us because the thing you know, how things they go, you know, really cool, you know, really cool at all.
Well, I think we they do your level best for we brothers them. For any problem we get to the try for calm, now the rescue, the information we feel safe, we need for pass out, now the wall, we they pass them out. We they link them, we they connect with them. Whatever way they do, they connect with them. But it's still not enough. We they come out back and advise them. You pick yourself before you born, they give you advice. Sometimes when you listen to them tomorrow, you go say, if not to this me pick you are born, now this other thing for don't happen to me. So not take and say, Bible and SLPP, because you big for them, waiting and they talk don't make sense. No, God can communicate with you all in different way. Some man then away they don't sleep, God they communicate with you through dream, through other ways them way you and God they talk. So may I just plead to with people them. Germany in a country where are no small. Germany, when they say they do something, my brother, nobody not able to stop them because now a country where just believe themselves, them people say all the they get, don't do for them, do anything they want. Now country where get money. So whatever thing they say that they do it with no regret. So this is not just a piece of advice to brothers them. If Germany not fits you, move, go na other country. Go fight them. So until they not to Germany, God mark up for you. Other people then they wait on Canada, this Europe, they don't work up as 4 country them before God make them succeed. So this now we own advice. We're not able to give money, but now this we able to give.
And for add to the advice again, let's tell you the issue now. Some people them where the German authority want for deport. If you left Germany, you go any side, where they can say no put them. No go by any process yet. For some, because I'll tell you something, when you move from Germany and you go other side, you do go under waiting and call Dublin. Eh?
Dublin, yeah.
Dublin. You do go under waiting and call Dublin. And I'll tell you something. If you dey under waiting and call Dublin, that country where you find yourself, it call back na Germany. He ask, we get this person now, what una wale we do? Una want time or let we handle them? If Germany say they want time, then they send you go. And I'll tell you something. If this country hold you, then send you back na Germany, where you dey go? Where you see them they hold you, deportation camp direct. From deportation camp, direct na your country. So try by all means. I know say it not get for be really, really easy with some people them. But I bet you, it better let you take some time off. You know, you struggle than you return back. Because if you return back, now from scratch, and that frustration, the way some people they return with, it lead to other things. We don't see people them, the frustration, the commodity, immature to craze, sometimes then they lost their life. So you get for know what you do. It's not easy, it's not really easy. That is why sometimes if person they oversee, it's you need send for myself, when I left them pattern there. Not all my way they oversee, okay for not all my way they oversee, they see $100, £100 or €100 for the month. So please, sometimes where person send for you, tell them thank you. When you're able for send for you, not begin say, hey, for how long will they oversee? It's not easy. Now try, some of them they try. So wanna try for understand to some of them, brother and sister, so then condition them. And for you back, we just give you this short advice, say, know what you do. Take advice. If you go to any country, I will tell you, say, see lawyer, the human rights lawyer, lay advice. Some can really give you positive advice, but some, not they advise you well. Then they know say this na problem, but they send you back. You know, because of how they can look at things them. But please, yourself get for use your discretion for know what you want for do. Hey, na gamble. Sometimes if you come out outside you dey so now na Germany, you go other side. Where you go put on, they not they see your finger. Some of them they see your finger, say then they how they call and they ignore. Then they put you under normal procedure. But sometimes as you go so then they see your finger, then put you under Dublin. So now game of chance. Please make a chance and try. Yeah. When you go, they put you under that way they call Dublin. In some cases, the way they put you under Dublin, sometimes when you don't know say you're under Dublin, my brother and sister then. Not appear again, no, because if you appear at the next appointment, that arrest me case.
Well, I think it's not enough for make with brothers and sisters them able to read some of their advice and take their own decision. Because big person, you know, they hold in hand for sure on the road. You go just show them the direction. In they go for itself and go see whose road is for use. Because of that, we move.
The mommy, I see don't so what happen?
I vex.
What happen with vex again?
For 1 month so, the people them, they sleep, na munching pa coldness. Mother Bio and Fatima Bio no kiao.
Hey. So, what now you want to talk now to the German government?
I want to say, may they forgive we salon people them.
Okay. Well, beg them or beg them.
Please, I beg you, una forgive we all salon people themselves who get our mind. Please, any German government within Naya, why sabi or no sabi, na help them, please.
You know, like some of them things they are picking like this. If you watch Fine One, not to even salon them bona. If you look at them,
very smart.
Yeah, not to salon them bona. So imagine this kind of picky. They try because sometimes people in the talk creator, but they can't take them back. They can't go salon. Come on, that in chubby day. They go to like Abby. But anyway, I just the smile or waiting, but I don't think say anything funny in that. I just the try for let you understand the situation.
Well, a very smart, the Peking very smart. You know, like what you mentioned no more. Let go jump up and speaking. Or any other Peking stuff. Because we know how we are right now. We know how we are they lead some people in life too. We know how people they manage for even get a cup of fries for cook for the dinner at the house. Like what you be the talk no more. Some man don't come at this Germany. They don't come born Peking. But you self born the Peking, like what you advise no more no. If really you know how for fall on this category, what they try for talk about so, use your own discretion and do something. Stand up and rise up and wise up. No waiting good for you, and that Peking don't come born here. Before that Peking goes out, go perish, take another country where it be say, where it reach the government, they look after them small, until una they get waiting na una right na that country they na down the no mommy gets.
Brother and sister, they una not see dollar they arrest una and take una go na salon for nothing. Una they go suffer, especially for some of una where they don't begin see una face then a video the tawap and this protest. If una go from airport to Pademba, trust me, arrest me case in that area there. Now let me go into this issue. You know, say a few days ago, last week Friday, people be experienced one bomb accident na Wellington. We say plenty people lost their life, plenty other people damaged. Well, we see the deputy caretaker and the caretaker being appearing at the scene and then talk how they go take care of them people there. Well, then we don't talk about how they even though add plenty to the health budget and then they make sure say the health go up the standard. Well, with all of this, caretaker tell thank you to the health service. Yes, thank you because una try una do some rescue. Thank you again to the one them when are the first people that will go on the scene for rescue. When are the community people them? Yeah, because I find out when they talk na the Bengon, and not tell them thank you again. Just tell the policeman, the Sujaman, the health worker, then thank you. But then people here are the first set of people them will appear at the scene. Now the people in this way make call. Now the people in this way feel the pain for way out and go and see terrible things them for rescue them, company them. Well, we tell them thank you, but that is not the case here. We see one video surface on the social media with one of the victims them. Please, let us not talk much on this particular thing. Let me just go and listen to waiting this video being the try for portray.
Okay. Hello, good afternoon, Sierra Unions. As soon as they see now the people that will be fault by that fire accident na PNB Wellington, then we can go na Connaught. Then we can go na Connaught for treatment. As soon as they see Sierra Leoneans them, oh, now see no more now. Then go this young man I cannot forget to get him. Now the prescription that I then get him. As I talk to una now, they don't discharge him. Outside this country they go. Outside this country they go, me family. Una watch someone, a young man like this. Then kind of serious accident they have. Look at him. Then kind of serious accident. Look at it. Don't discharge her already. Can you imagine? Outside this country they heading now. Outside the country they heading now. Now una see no more now. By then time this young man for then a sick bed. Then if they go proper treatment, they don't go discharge him. So now the word that I tell you all plenty things. So young man, I see he gets serious damage. I get to understand this now all fall by this accident. So do I want to explain this Sierra Leone as a way to happen. By then time, if I don't in a hospital now, it will take proper treatment. But I see you can't sit down. Now this way to happen. I explain to you about let's Sierra Leone as a way.
Then go to the hospital. And net, net. So from Friday night, they not treat me till Saturday morning. So inside this treatment, and they ask me where they say Wellington. They actually say if we get people left. Now I say me I get people left. So not to change, my sister come. So now they then talk say if my sister let me inside gonna do. Then they talk say if you get people left, people come. So people that come from there, they don't still church me. So past way, my sister called for money. We call for money, and I can't tell you. I say now they don't call for money. Say they can't speak now.
Now who that? If I collect for us, who that? Now the nurse call for money.
Now they say never see no again. All thing done.
Okay.
Now me back talk say, I say me and a government hospital. How all thing go can done? And they say I get boku talk. They say me not the feel pain. I say, but me I the feel pain. I say me not the pain and the feel. So when I can't talk say, pass a pay before they treat me. I say so this. I not say right too. So my sister called for money when I 200,000. After when they count the money, after some minutes, I see now they begin attend to me. So from there, when they don't attend to me. And they write paper and give me, they say, "La go na SLPP, la go take, they go buy some medicine." But my sister not be do money they give. So and they say, "Look, let them discharge me. Tuesday, la go." Last day, how they go can discharge me? They don't feel right, they can't discharge me.
Turn it back, class. Turn it back, palace. The family has now they see no more now. The post where don't discharge now they see no more now. The family.
I'm gonna house. Any people in back, so they back they mobilize, they buy injection, they buy some treatment. From Saturday now, they begin to treat me. Well, on Saturday, they begin to treat me till Sunday, yesterday, and they change me the rest. So Monday, today, now I can't check my this side. So I can't reach here, and then
Hold on.
So waiting at the thing, man see the mail, maybe the mail see me. So now she don't start wait for the mail.
Okay. Tell you plenty thank you. Yeah? Anytime from now the mail will come for you. Yeah? This is it.
Well, of course, me people, na una don't see with una yon yai so una don't listen with una yon Islam. And office say what they can analyze on this, you will come and tell me say Bible and SLPP analyze the lie. Or Bible and SLPP na propaganda thinks them then they do. Let me tell you one thing na life. As I always say, if na good, you then na a family, the aid begin, all the picking them where they born and they follow, then they be good people them. But if you come na a family away from the papa, it's bad. That badness, it don't na blood, it not the DNA. Everybody take condom. They all go back badu. What's in the try for talk na ya? We all see what's in the happen now we had. We all the yeri. We all get knowledge of the kind of babala money them where them people they are they take. Then they do their own thing. They were not beneficial to nobody in this country. It go smooth. Waiting at the try for talk. We all see the damage way up in our Wellington. Where this particular damage, it don't go worldwide. The caretaker, as we all know, say, the caretaker will give this particular country. He not even take the country for rule, but he take this country for fly like bird and do even personal things them. When this thing happen, it not be there, it just can't meet up. This incident, the time where it for return, it just can't meet up. Also, we see people that want put this thing in politics say the caretaker get love of in people them, now it make it rush for calm. Make us start the first na lie. It become because in time where it go for it don't do and that very day they eat for calm. When we all see inside the caretaker don't come, where this thing happen, he come and talk. But of course, we all know and say na talk and fail. Because me, Julia Jallo, na Mumu. Normally, when Mumu they learn how for talk, where they talk certain things, not take up for granted. Because I learn they learn for talk. So me, I know they count them. We see certain people that come and talk, but talk them out. In the Julia Jallo, Mumu, we can learn how for talk, say, then they take good care of them people there. But in a possible no say, you just can't talk for IP self. Because even the caretaker don't listen now. Instead of in, na Fatima. So in on, Lord rest in case. But yesterday, come and give fake words say that they take care of them people there. This is not the number one person where we don't begin get information from. Most of them people are in the hospitals there, they know they get proper medication. Most of them people are, they know they get attention at the hospitals there. And I don't need to explain to you when it comes to hospital business inside we had. Yeah? Me and you don't see, we don't in a hospital. We know what it take. Now, let me talk of this man who don't play in video. Somebody with damage and kind damage here, go to the Domna hospital. Done, una the nurse them or the doctors them come and ask if would I get people that say I should get people that when I call them people go ask for money. Caretaker, wait you can talk when this thing happen. Mumu Julia Jallo, wait you can talk when this thing happen. Una so they take good care of them people there. Now this not a video, well, this not in just short page on the social media for them. Things that the way they happen underground right now concerning them patients there in the various hospitals there. But this not income up more they be held for calm. When they go ask the people there for money, this disaster will happen. Una young caretaker don't come and talk what he get for talk. He come and praise una the doctors and the nurse them. So now una don't begin enter. Now una usual side the owner they enter when somebody they done an hospital. Una get for no say. Them people there, most of them not even get tip for it. This not just accident. And by right, this now the government supposed to take good care of them people there. This not a politics, not a problem of politics. Any other government where forbidden power, where even not to SLPP, you get the right to take care of them people there. You get the right. So let's assume now this young man who not ask him out of the hospital, he come na house, he not get money for take care of himself. He not get money for going to pharmacy for go treat himself. Meaning a life instead they follow the other one they will be go same spot as the incident happened. Us government all get for God's sake. Us wicked leaders them this, us wicked ministers them this. Where una don't they talk, but other country them. Make I draw your attention back. We get one on serious lady where he said come on social media where they call Zainab Touch Corner. And not be mean for calling himself because they make it popular. We come and compare, say this thing don't happen once now Australia. You crazy, you fully not get sense. That's how you call so. Now the side where something happen, they get what they call emergency, where we not ever get na saloon. Now overseas, yeah, it be say you hiccup people for on the street. Now that man when they pass, they call ambulance. Before 5 minutes, they don't come pick you, go with you. Now they can't tell they compare say if you don't happen because una politics don't bust una head in the way that you not get love for una country, in the way that you not get love for una people them. You sit down at Holland, you enjoy facility. Accident like this happen, you come and make that statement. It's a disgrace to you as a Sierra Leonean. Now a shame to you as a Sierra Leonean. Now we don't see videos and they come on. Pull people in a hospital, sorry, because they don't get money. How now one of them people are waiting. The so-called celebrities them also at the church on now. We see in Nigeria, other countries them, where accidents like this they happen. You they see celebrities and they come together, then they put money for help people them. We know hearing nothing. But you go sit down, you hear somebody they can't just say, me na bomber, me na money man, me na celebrity. What is celebrity? What is bomber you? What is they render na your country? What is they do? What you don't do na your country? The una did not spend. They na them hospitals there. They ask them people have for money because una said na the same nurse and doctors them we not get sorry at una not be nothing for this country. Una go wear that uniform. Like where police them wear uniform for make money to we civilians them join us to build us and other things them. Una said don't join the police them wear this uniform go to hospitals them for go ask people them where una they see them life they in danger for money when they not giving them money they are would have pulled in at the hospital and go and die before. Now salon you they see so much yourself will get money. You they learn at hospital, you know they get attention because as long as they ask you for, you're not able to afford them, your life don't go. Government waiting una get for do upon the big truck and bomber, fake truck they wanna don't talk concerning this accident. Now, una nurses they wanna come in place, they don't begin pull with brothers and sisters them na the hospitals them because of money.
Thank you. I go still refuse for say you don't talk all thing, but I go agree say you don't talk all thing. You really don't talk. You talk. Drink. Aha. I like that. Drink some water. Thank you. Good. Let me take the issue of this guy again. You don't talk on the technical side. Let's look again the medical experience. I no say where person get born. You know the bandage are like na broken handbook. Them bandage are like na POP. Like where you get accident in handbook. For God's sake, born nothing we need breeze. So that is why when you get a born, then get these gauze where they put with that penicillin ointment where they rub na your body. The penicillin ointment that they rub am for let your skin not dry and draw, for let not crack and then the damage too much. The gauze na for lay other thing not sit down param. You understand? Now that made they put them for lay because normally when you get wound like that, big wound, for prevent them for lay germs not sit down there, bacteria not sit down there, then you want for cover them. But bone, you know the plaster bone. I know the seed and the plaster bone. I know say when you cut, like something cut you and other things them, you cover the sore. But bone, you know the plaster bone, you know the bandage bone, like that kind of. You want for the breeze go there. Please, medical people, the way they watch this program, una just say SLPP and a true or a lie. You know the bandage bone, you know the plaster bone. Especially bone of that nature. You know they do that. So I wonder, that's not the first side. For let them say, this man, even when the caretaker don't come and say, hey, we get treatment and we take care of them, free treatment, I wonder, this thing, if the government really mean business, some of them things there are things they're waiting for investigate. Find this young man, take and go to the hospital. But I'll tell you what, when you go to the hospital and they come together, and that person or the people they will say, therefore pay. If not syndicate, then go try for let the person not work on that day. For let them not go see them. But guess what? Then they sign every register because when you can go this guy, it must go say, no, I don't see this person. Watch the register, call name by name, for see who that been there that day, they were not there. Let them bring and come back, investigate and take appropriate action against that individual. Because this is a national disaster. This nothing where then say the government they take care of. The government, other people they don't begin come inside. This morning we still say UAE, then self come in. give Boku medical supplies. We see other people them, the Chinese embassy and other people them, corporate institution them, they come and help. So them people here are not supposed to pay for anything. And we see the deputy caretaker, they talk say even the cottage, the connaught and the cost recovery, they open them free of charge. So why then doctor here or then nurse there so for the ask patients them, family members them for pay? This is corruption to the highest degree. Wait, ba, una not get sorry at? Una not get sorry at? Some of them things how they can. So now neighbor house we go and beg for them. Let them come. Neighbor now then they give we. Neighbor compound, neighbor yard then they give we. Then say yeah una take them. Then una they come for sell them. Una please stick by the game. You say free. Please let it be free. Please with the beg. Una help with people them. Look at this. This is just the knack chest too. Okay, let's say something. The danger about this guy in your issue now. We don't need suicide people and they get accidents. Then they make tranga. The way weak they survive. In way tranga and they go because something is wrong with her. You don't even know. Now this guy they don't discharge him because he talk. He get that kind of bonding and back. He get on a hand. He get on a foot. In foot the swell param. He go feel say no more something that they born in pain. Something really the wrong with him. But then discharge him because he talk. Because it ask question. Then say you well, you not sick. Now your responsibility for tell and say not sick. Where he gets born, he get injury like that one day. He get that kind of sword in his back, in his foot, in his hand. Hey, we salon. I don't know what to make things they go like this. So when I help with brother and sister them, they don't get the shock of their life. This now lucky for lay. Okay, we will say God wants for lay continue for live and give testimony. But you say well. Now then kind of people here so the one way go. Let's tell you something. I read the other day they talk about psychosocial, counseling. This now one of the people them waiting for the counsel, but they pull her down hospital. Now it think of two things. It still think of the trauma where it go through. Then at the same time it get pain. Then now it buy other trauma because of the government or the nurse them or the doctors them. They refuse for give and the treatment we want forget. They go force and for let it pull money now in family they and for buy. So two type of thing. Where the psychosocial now this now the psychosocial one I say when I give to with brother and sister them we go.
But ask first if the people where you they talk of psychosocial counseling, if they understand what's that one they mean na maternal life. They
do. They understand. But something we can understand, not that we not can understand, but just because of wickedness, selfish greed. I just care about myself or my family member. Any other person now in a zone. Not of us say they don't know. They know. But this not the world, the country where we live. Enough on you. Okay, you could feel say that's now one. Let me see again. We hear you one other audio from one civil society activist Nabo as they discuss the issue of the health. So let me just make it come inside and go with this issue since we talk about the issue of the medical service. We'll come back just now.
So which means not to buy only for buy you. We don't need for begin for appeal to you for making you for do X, Y, Z to we. Because these are things where you don't promise you they do. One thing about healthcare, you know for joke with them. But you know why the people are not taking this serious? Because when they sick, not to them they go. When the minister, for example, any of the family member will take colostrum, with all respect to them, if he sick, then they cry on a book of hospital. And wife sick, then they cry on a book of hospital. So then they take this thing serious at all. Because now the common man, they continue for suffer. For goodness sake, how you go see a whole hospital? Most times when Jeremy talk, they say, that man, they get Boku talk no more. This is not about Boku talk. I not nobody. Me not a politician. I still did the same civil society strength. Now they are still there. So I don't want to spoil anybody. But I know go also there, based on the job what they do, I see people that they suffer, why not go raise her out? Me say understand say the president it fall very hard on them on this one. And good things I don't talk say the instruction of the president can not to a friendly one. These are the more reasons why we they say president be yourself with all the respect to them. And if they go around and they see some other things already happen, let they get first hand information from people. Let they see what's in the some of the place there. But by come on, for goodness sake, this is an age-old problem where this both governments they suffer from. Up to this point in time, we still talk about it. We not get gloves and that place they pass patient and they buy gloves. Somebody they tell me yesterday say even gown. When they wear per patient for go do operation per surgery, that patient they pay for that gown they 30,000 euros. This is disgraceful and sorrowful. Incept said don't carry this one. Then they transfer somebody for Calcutta hospital today. You know they can't do at all. What did they depend on? If they even talk, say, I know they go, I know they can't. But when more government they pay. People in that place, they say the staffing capacity, the personnel is very low. They don't get Soja on the end away enough. I will talk about the referral hospital, the second largest referral hospital.
But one of the issue we really come out clearly now that they don't really get housing accommodation. We make even with them transfer some of the senior staff. Them they know they get side for.
They also excuse that day. If I want to go on for continue for the SLPP, you know why I can talk at the shout? Because I speak the minds of millions of people in this country. So those millions of people waiting for kind for can't talk. So now the voice now God don't put in million now. Now they add now make the blow of soup. You understand? Not the person that read some from Miko. And again, the second thing that this thing did to me heart. It did very close to me heart. For many people they continue for suffer this kind of way just innocently. Now you said you transfer some of the housing facilities and everything. Some time ago we do a study in Aboya. You understand? We try to look at the one way they occupy government quarter. That study they prove say most of the people at that time, and I'm sure that the same thing they prevail, where they occupy the government quarter, they're not supposed to live in. Some man they belong in that quarter day. Where they don't transfer or don't retire, they don't sublet to other person. Some man they don't transfer, they don't go, they don't rent that quarter to another person. If you self now this is an assignment they give me, brother, you go and go check. You go find out or prove most of which I don't say that. So if not all of them. So then that's an issue, you understand? But if again you get the country at heart, you get the people at heart, these are things where you go put in place for a short say, you do this one. Medication, you know for joke for a country. Energy, not to see what you play with. Then Boku promises they might not too long when they go, they just subscribe to promise every now and then.
So what do you think would be the solution going forward? Because this the issues them we don't know, but how we go think for
going forward, we want urgent, very urgent. It's not the long promise we want. Not to grammar one for this to anymore. Where you can speak big English so that no one for this to anymore again. This is an urgent solution I want for this thing, for try for remedy. You understand? From where Gundama, MSF not come on Gundama. Now only now they go begin for things say no. They need for go check first and Gundama for see how they go for come to the aid of people. No, this is not to favor. This is not to favor at all. Government gets a responsibility to provide service to the people. And government not to institute where they make profit, where they can't generate money. No, government has service to provide to the people. You understand? So therefore we they call on them. I be register this one strongly say monitoring now one key thing we lack in that place. You know, they at all. If we get very strong monitoring, they will call that place, then lapses there, then gaps out of so we know for not concern for this one. And you know how many people don't die as a result of this kind of negligence? This over display of negligence in that place. You know how many man lost?
Yes, even the resident minister gets testimony of that way in picking fall victim.
Thank you very much. So
before the minister.
So imagine the resident minister you're picking up for victim in that place. Whatever they come on man now, we don't get authority, not get political authority at all. You don't get 1,000 news. How much more people they don't die in that place? I still don't understand. People they sleep now, be a fly and you can imagine that then they mistake somebody in sample. They go test you for malaria and whatever. They take your specimen. Without a person can they get you know you don't get malaria now. You know high blood pressure again. Then you go to the doctor on the wrong prescription. So all them things I will say in that place there. You see, even the medics and say we work under, they're not happy at all. So we they call on government say, this do ya. Not to favor the little way. This now as of right, now as of must. They need for ensure say they come to the aid of the Bow Government Hospital. Because the poor boy they continue for suffer. They will not continue for say how about they suffer in this time. Now let I go beyond that small. You know, I don't talk this one I say, then people are the service and provide to we buy. Now based on the manifestos, the manifesto promises, now one for make them fulfill. The days of too many promises will not be for that day anymore. Because this country for don't grow beyond that. This is not a country where we all get. Me was there no one is going to pass me. Me necessarily. You understand? Now I have born, I don't grow all this while. Bow is my home. Now let's say again, for example, let's say the energy. But up to this time, Bow is still there in perfect darkness. It's not only darkness no more, but it's a perpetual darkness now. You they say they give light to play, for example. The light not even, you know useful, brother. That light they give not useful. I don't care if it's there. Light not useful. The light don't blow off your appliances morning, so they talk to you so. How many more people the way they live, they sustain a livelihood from energy? That man, you don't go take in microcredit, you don't go take her, you don't go put her, you don't go buy that fish, you don't keep kikuri, you don't put her in a freezer, light come, you don't go amen. And nobody seems to be talking about that. They're not even taking that serious. All man feel someone a favor.
The public
with the cow, the pole there, they want to go dance for. What's it they go dance for pole for? This pole for not provide light for both long before now. Not to wait for go dance for me brother. You see, you don't need for dance. When they talk, me had they bleed. Because we they continue for being fooled, we they continue for being abused, and we they continue for being violated on the day-to-day basis.
Jeremy,
so
the public they look at una as civil society say una self don't fail them because some would say the way how would they expect una for be proactive, not they happen this way.
We don't fail anybody. Many public people understand say we young role now for ring the alarm bell. We not get the solution. You understand? Because if we get the solution, it's not gonna be like this one. We're not gonna allow it go this far. But when they raise and they will ring the alarm bell, and the alarm bell the engagement what they do, they get to be procedural. You understand? Not so everything will happen kind of radio. But if we don't try for meet you 1 10, 2 10, 3 10, 4 10, with the ring the bell, with the try for pushing for giving for take the action, you need to come. It will become an issue. We'll go up the viral and all the code don't go so. Then sometimes even the service providers themselves, they're not agree for giving information in time. If I go to another government today now, If I go begin for answers, I'm saying, well, I say okay now. Where I go be the police car? Get no more. Everything okay now. So to my time, the commander do now one corporal can't tell me say, bra. Now 5 months for example, no go arrest it. But we're gonna call me them deal. You know, so which means the people that we don't place, they're not got free hand for operate. You see, they're not got free hand. Most times when I call it to this place, they don't come there. Because by the time they come out, they don't lay you off, or they don't tell you now the farthest end of this place, Mongo Benugu. Then they go send you. You see, me now, boss, they send me Mongo Benugu. You know, they send me go to Kabbalah. You know, they send me go to bombs. You understand? Because me, I don't for the public country. Not to government work, I do at all. Me work now for ensure say I work for the person I live. So this is what exactly I'm doing. But I don't always talk say if by this work while they do so, my faith is involved. I don't care where I talk about person go understand them, how you go look at them because I talk based on facts. Where I raise is of though. You see what happen now? The government, the minister don't count on an edge with the right. When president instructs us to go there. For goodness sake, we don't talk quite too much about this government.
But one way we they listen would say even the death way we the allege it's not just about the hospital illness or the way we think at the hospital, but there are some other issues that we couple up to them.
Of course, yes. But the medical issues are very paramount. All that one and allegations, just like I rightly say, like this my coin issue. Now, other issues and they all together. I don't raise this one out. The micro issue, of course, government don't say illegal, unlawful. The man not doing process very well. That's very good. Thank you. Not say. But now look at the situation. For example, the government gets a responsibility with people for protecting life and property. Me and you say the government get the responsibility for protecting to life and property. Now the government responsibility and with livelihood, everything in the government.
But that's now waiting government they do for my coin.
Yes, like you live for pass and street, you go for a big down on another place. Not so you get to submit to government because government ain't get the room. You understand? So equally so, then they protect me to life of property. Now, it don't come to a point, the people they don't go to an illegal business according to this government, don't say. But this man don't can be operating at this place. We not drive a stop and stop any time. It did a small corner from late last year, when they said in November, when this man begin for operating. It's still they operating, they go on very well. And a business they do not do clandestinely. Business not to high business they do. 2 people they know some of them don't area, but some of them in fact they even they in. This man don't do business, they don't can on the main road now. So nobody ever goes to that point and say they don't go this kind of huge clientele. Now when I say the man business illegal, when I don't freeze the account, fine. But the man in the city, he got money for pay the people they more than enough self. So what do they try to advise to that? Do ya for the sake of the people. Because so many people according to the allegation they make that they lost their life, they don't lost their integrity, so man don't even lost a liberty. So man they say, oh they don't come on doing it because they don't trust people money. Let government come to the aid of the people there. Because now it's subject and I still them. Let them ensure say then they can pay the people off. Then it will not continue the paperwork for them and there. But if you continue for this paperwork, they hold on to this money, they might continue for die. As a result of this one, this is not a continuous problem they pay for the people. This country, the poverty-stricken country. People are dying, people are suffering. So let this one also not kind of wage another calamity on the public. So me they beg, do you have a government? Come to the aid of the people there, not a remedy situation. If the man not say money for paying the people there, let the man pay the people there off and close the business. But let the money left in my hand, nobody talk to the people at all. The people they continue for loss and liberty, loss and dignity, and the loss and life. This is not really good at all.
Quickly before we left you, what's another thing we they do as a civil society, at least for me una be proactive rather than reactive, because we can see sometimes in the way then they call on una for really they handle issues them. Plenty no can handle issues them and okay be proactive but reactive.
One thing where the public need to understand, they need to understand your role. We know they talk or take action like how you want to market.
So what you they do right now for rebrand the civil society?
Hey, we're not the civil society, not to you for tell you for catch up. We know the time they will talk because not to wait till you want level talk now we talk. No. Although we work for the public, but not to you go regulate for all can talk. You understand? Now, what do we want let the public understand first? Let them continue for giving the adequate and timely information. And let them also be law abiding as well. But for goodness sake, how you get 200 million as an example? Then somebody can say, give me that 200 million in 3 weeks' time and they make a 500 million. You go take that money, they go here. You know what you don't begin for think about the past. Well, be that to for Canada, we should take capital as well. So you say also as a person, you get a responsibility. So you step. Understand, not to everything I go going to. You not go reach overnight. Don't think you go get them just overnight just like that. Make sure you involve into business correct. Ask questions. Then when they can't tell you civil society, somebody don't come to business, so we're ready about this one. When you go to the party office, go talk to your political head for let you for advice on this one. So when they continue for talk to them, say, let them continue for be law abiding. Let nobody not take the law in hand. But we they continue for engage, we rather for engage for ensure say the right thing will be done.
We go come back to you, Jeremy, and quick one we go Jojo.
Well, Fambulem una don yeri, waiting we just don't play for una, so una said they get a clear understanding on the things them where they go on right now. Now we are when it comes to health issues. Well, of course, the speaker don't talk, he really talk fine, and all the things the way he talk, I think then they're in place. But again, things the way he mentioned, where to me, maybe not a mistake or it just the wasting time on a particular issues them day. He gets one way get for do it. He expects caretaker bio when they tear they happen if they go around and check for see if the proper thing or the proper treatment they go on with some of them people there. Maybe that's the way they talk. Really talk fine. But to me, excuse me, now just fruitless endeavor. The caretaker where you they talk of today, anything will not beneficial to them, you not get time for them. As long as not something will not they bring na your account or na in pocket, make no mistake, you know they take them serious. And if fake, now somebody will fake, we all know that. If they talk of going around, make her draw your attention, you really watch. When this caretaker take up governance, what till he begin do? When I not say if they go around at the office them, he say they go check for that the late. When I see continue, now somebody when not consistent on what thing they do. If they just they do things there for hyping. It not ever consistent because some of these things, if people say it starts them, it only for continue them because then they delay implants them where it try for put together for just they rip and hook and loot this country. So you know go waste time, Panandi. Everybody as I say you talk fine, but not ever mistake. Say caretaker bio, they get that time. They get for they sign check the way they come na your account. They get for for make plan of traveling them. When allowance they can na your account. You know, fall down there, they go begin to work in a hospital for check. If you begin to as if you know continue, now not consistent, now so it day. Secondly, this man measures say the government they do things them like na favor. It did me brother. Now the government this way they do small thing, they get media man the way they go and talk and then they spread and like when they drop peppermint. You know when they put peppermint in a fire, I can't put on that way they drum for lap and for make and cut and now so then they behave. Then they draw the issues they are like now better thing this government they do. But I also blame them because then they pay them for that, they just get for doing. But this now the government when they do something to we the citizens and they take and say what did they do for we na favor? They forget say na the responsibility. Now we right for receive waiting then they bring to because now they could vote them in for make they able to do some of them things here. But now the government is any little thing where they do, then they take them, then they package and then they package them. You know, then they pimp them, like say na favor that they do it. So now then two things that they no more, me want talk on the particular man a statement where he can make, but already talk my brother a day in place, and I do believe other people they learn from him. Over to you, brother.
All the issue them way this man talk about for the Bow government hospital, I think say now issue them this way they happen all over. All waiting at a main referral hospital. Yeah. Let's start with the last one. And I maybe missed that one there out. I will do it inside and say they say so them proactive, they're reactive, not proactive. Basically, they say then they wait 13 happen before ever then talk. Then not they talk before the thing happen. Even when they don't see say get for happen, they not they talk, but then they wait say happen, then they come and talk. Well, they say lot of people for tell them when and how for talk. Okay, too. Because all man gets where how they do in business and they get things the way they guide them. Let me go now. I begin and highlight some of the things them where the Bow government hospital not get at all. They say glove, pass then go by, gown, pass then go by. La continue for say they not even get surgeon na the government, the main referral hospital na Bow. Maybe you forget. Let her bring you come na Cottage Hospital. Cottage. Sometimes more you go say na Second City, the upline still, any I look am. Cottage right inside Freetown. The #1 hospital for born picking business inside the country. They not get syringe, they not get needle, they not get catheter. all of them things that then small things here so we then suppose forget. Even when this government say, I can see them they say, then they go and supply free medical, things and drugs and other things them. But I wonder now, who side and here they go? Sorry, where them basic things here so not they exist now the hospital. If you are full for even talk say water safe, who say woman they go for born, day in a cottage. Pass then they told bundle water or then told buckets or kettle for carry it at the hospital. This na inside Freetown. Let me go back inside the with regards all the things that really happen at the Bo government hospital. He said the resident minister now one of the victims as in Pikin self suffered the same thing at the hospital. Well, because he not together resident minister not a portfolio minister. And they not together that opportunity day. Because I find out say most of the ministers they picking and they take treatment to a government hospital. It's not possible. Let we come out today. He say the people them they sleep na the beer ground inside Bo government hospital. Beer ground. That means a bed no day. Wait so. Where this talked about healthcare system where we government to talk about. Where the money, where they say then they put by the health system. Guess what? The audit reports been tell we say this government spend almost billion leons for send certain people them overseas for go take treatment. Guess what again? Not to ordinary people them okay, not for use ordinary. Not to the average citizen them all. Now them fumble them to themselves. They take government money, finance their own people and for go take treatment overseas. Almost billion leons where they spend. Where the last audit report talk about. And the other thing we fearful about that all. They're not able for show the flight ticket. They're not able for show the whatever. For sure say this we use this money or the hospital who side and go pay for count receipts back. Nothing not reflect in the audit report. And the other big thing now, no action or they will then take against them people here. So the average citizen will continue for the suffer. Whilst the people them where they up, then they pay them, then they use your money. And the small money way for left we manage the health system and other things them. Then they use them back for fly like flying pigeon. He even go one thing where again now that thing and the way oversee they now they joke with that thing there. Where you mistake for give the wrong dosage first. For example, you forgive this person 2 Panadol, you go give 1 Panadol. Now mistake, then they take you up for that one day. They pay for that one day. Then they query you for that one day. But guess what this man say? Now the government hospital, you go do malaria test. Then tell you say you don't get malaria, then change your result, then can you high blood pressure. You begin go take treatment for high blood pressure or waiting when you know. One day again in your life, then at the end of the day you develop that thing. You know say certain thing and they when you take treatment for thing when you don't get it, they can't pay you. If you not can't pay yourself, it will weak your system. We go make you develop a very dangerous thing. And it happen. It really happen. We come out there. Hey, yeah. Look at this light again. I think lights now one of the things that the way they may always talk about. People in the dance for lights now boy and Kenema. But this man said the lights now nothing for talk about. Because even the appliances them, the lights they burn them. It's either low or high. But you know they ever get normal. It just they destroy people and things them. So the hospital itself not able to maintain the light. So I wonder now why people they dance, why people they share, and why people they give body water to some of them idle thing there. You see, this we can sit there and talk again, say, we politicians them, politician in, politician out. I like for talk their word there. They always want for lay, we feel like for say, certain things then the way now we basic things them now favor than they do for we. If you talk about light, then go begin say, hey bo, this and that, this and that, we don't try. Not to try, you support for make we get them. When you talk about food, the for availability of food, then begin say, hey, now so you happen. Do this thing, Papa God. This not thing where we supposed to forget. When they come, they make road, they make big ashobi, say that they dance for road. This thing are common things that we see every week. Then they make road them, now different parts them, now oversee. Some side and they win a village part. If you go there in 1 week time, if you see how they not transform here and that, then they make them, but one day, you know they see them barricade, then say then they can't launch them. One day. I don't ever see. You go see, with contractor, then they put date say, then they begin this work from the 1st of November, then they done the 31st of November 2021. It did say 2024 before they done them. But oversee, when they put them say, this now 1 month this work they take, from the 1st to the 31st. So God, if you go there, the 30th, you see them don't begin for sweep, clean the place. The 31st, then they begin use them. 31st, they know they pass, then they begin use them. And they know they launch them. But all we project then and they launch. All building know then they launch. Toilet told then they cut ribbon. All thing and they cut tape. So you see, because we did, then they make we always the feel say, na favor they do for we. Where about now the responsibility? Let me come out there. You go to the issue of a medical supply. Now the difference side there. We don't see, plenty time then they can go drugs them all over. But them medicine, they who side then they go now? For say they know they reach at the different hospital them, or for say when they put them at the hospital, then they share them and share middle all man take they can't go now their own private pharmacy them. It's difficult so, but the one that waiting the Scorpion team they do because the Scorpion team, one day sabi who side for really go, who side then they go. Now they want they win at the small mice them, then small rats at them. We don't even pull air at them body safe. Now then they go for. They go and pick them. We don't big the push the freedom. Anyway, I rest my case for now in that area there.
Well, we just hope and pray say with people that they learn from all the mistakes that we see right now they happen. One with family member in the house, I like the definition where he give to SLPP. He define it for be the Sierra Leone poverty party. And indeed, we see the way how poverty don't increase inside Mama Salon. When this particular group of SLPP, we then call themselves the power misdirection, take over governance now we had. As we say, inside the SLPP, we get sober-minded people and they with their self-right and they feel pain of the things them where this so-called misdirection, power they do. But they're not get away because the power na power. The leader, when you talk, then they bend your neck. And when they bend your neck, next thing, now first they begin come on. So most of the people them they afraid right now, including the opposition. Now it make you see most of them now social label business then they right now. Certain thing they wait for see them come hard and talk. They know they talk because some of them want be at the safer side for secure them properties them. So we hope say we the masses, we the last people the way that they think of now they determine them for go now that White House where we all call State House. If me and you stand, know we right, know how we they suffer, know what we for do, these people know they continue for suffer me and you so come 2023. But if me and you they enjoy right now, well, nobody know it for lecture you, nobody know it for educate you. Go back 2023, go put a lay where they can big fool you with 100, 200, 300,000. Not take a eat them, you vote consciously. Take that money they say na better thing. Go vote unconsciously back. You go see waiting they happen. Now inside 4 years, we dey grumble so just take a say if it possible or it happen or me and you agree, there will take we for the next 5 years back. Well, sometimes me, we are angry, I will go to SLPP and eat. Or SLPP will come to me eat. We are hard up, I will call SLPP and say, SLPP, if you get small thing, we'll give me. We are get back and they get upset and be. But some of you not even get that kind of person there who say they turn so you see small rest for it. So now you must get this advice. If you not think, you allow these people, the evil people that can fool you back for make Then sit on the back. Well, that day, you don't see him. You go just add for see him. We not get much for see. We hold this. We sit down for tell now waiting they happen and give piece of advice. So would I get ace for listen? If you listen, it's fine. If you not listen, I you all man can income.
Okay, thank you. I just see one. You know, we did talk about this guy, the way how they treat him, whether it will be closed or open. Yeah. Let me just read this comment where I feel say related to that particular case day. It say this one coming from Abdullahi Bundu Conte. It say treatment of bonds can be treated by open and closed methods. Open method of treatment in the genital area and perineum related to physiological functions. In these cases, a solution of iodopiron, aerosol, the medical terms them, and all, not to me, pardon me, and cream containing silver are applied. Medication may also include antiseptic or antibiotic solution, water soluble, ointment or cream based on silver sulfadiazine, iodopiron, betadine, pivodone, iodine, parapran, vocopran, branoline, yes, branoline, actovigin, regeneration of tissue, axabin, which has an antiseptic and wound healing, asabin, must be applied several times a day to the wound to avoid inflammation, which may lead to intoxication and may result to death. Bottom line, most of these victims' wounds need skin transplantation. No, skin transplanter. Okay. So basically, I'm not to get some of the medical pronunciation, then fine. But waiting, if I get them very well, it try for simply tell we say, yes, in born cases, you get two way they do them. You treat some day when you treat them open, yeah. Some day when you treat them, you get for dress them, you know. But the bottom line now, waiting if I can just cut and short again, waiting to try for conclude it now. Some of them born there, so then people also experience so then for do waiting and call skin transplanter. I think say now in some cases the way they cut some parts na the body for put on the side we don't damage for let go able for come up again because the skin they melt. You know where you don't get some kind of burn, the skin they melts and you know they able for men quick. Especially for some people that will get a fatty system. So it is say most of the time they can decide for take, you know, waiting and call, waiting and can do it and say skin transplanter, than for transplants, cut by body, put on the other side. I hope I get her well. Abdullahi Bundu Conte. Yeah, I hope I get her well. Yeah.
Well, God. You know, sometimes they not to say salon people don't know their rights. You know, I don't know one with family member they try for talk say salon una left boku talk and protest as by law established in our constitution. Make a tap there. My brother or my sister will give this comment. These people where they rule we right now. Then not they do what the constitution say. Then they rule it by waiting they want. We all see as you measure Mali and other country them protest and other side and then protest, police and soldiers then come out and guide the people that are backing up with ambulance them. But now Saloni they see policeman they fire protesters. Soldier man they fire protesters. Hey, my brother. Who's protesting again? People protest. That's the one I say, Madabio command, and the IG and the soldier commander, they command for go damage people in Baku. We don't see several times so people they attempt for protest. We see what they come up behind that. So people who say how they sit on here, we know the advice they give people for protest too. We know they do that mistake day. The only protest now where salon people get for protest na the ballot box. Arrest me, case.
Okay, so I'll be a smile or laugh just now because then say they are welcome. Then they welcome me to the world of medical and pharmaceutical terminologies. Because Abdullah, the kind of terminology that's what he give me so then be really. I think by the way, I think say this I need to go school of how they call them.
Nursing.
The medical, yeah, no to nothing. I need to go to medical school. I need to go to medical school. Yeah, because Abdullah he really don't do something for me. Anyway, so we move. Yesterday we been begin talk about the issue of Don Paul and Prince Aden. Well, we don't see different video and audio they don't come out where they try for defend Prince Aden and the other one them when at the Soja team don't they say this thing we need for make them take action. If they not take action, we not agree or we not agree. Well, let's watch. For some of you we not watch yesterday, we begin back with the interview where we be do with Don Paul before he pass away. And then you go hear it again from Prince Aden where they may make it go sleep. Now CID for 1 night. And then they release him, they think the way he can talk. And after that they go hear it from a Bravo, where na Soja team, one of the Soja team main man, you know, as himself come very strong on this particular issue. So if that be the case, let me go quick and listen or watch this video or so, and then we'll come back for make we go able to come and discuss. We'll come back just now. Stay tuned. For please, if you just join me, don't forget for hit for the like button if you know don't do that, and share the program so more people could benefit from this. We'll come back just now. This now we had my name na Bible.
It's
I cancel a leaf. Cancel a leaf. I mix out pizza. Anyway, let me go. My name is Pierre, and by the way, you know, now something caught my attention. I make a call myself. So anyway, they come back just now.
Okay, John Paul, we see you laid on an emergency hospital. Just explain to we, what happened when make you admit at the hospital there?
Not precisely, all the insecurity police fire me.
Whose time all this happened to you?
3 months, they make me 3 months over there.
Okay, so explain to we, what be happen when make you get this problem?
Anyway, if I tell you now, I mean, to the get, I said, the office, that they didn't believe the art, I put to me party, for the money for that go by mercy. So unfortunately, Nigeria left 9% in the three at Tapana. Well, then three at Tapana, but we know anything will be the town. Maybe give for me, don't go tell me, Mama, don't go tell me, Mama, they say, they're for kill me. So, my mom don't come in, so that be careful. So that is the way that thing they happen. Where you go on, where you go, police or on after. We go to my police, and where I see me, they no more. Now, one policeman pay me, the other police come on and the way that we studying security. And they shoot me on my back. So, from that time, they battle in team, line take me, they count me in the hospital.
So, what have been the relationship between you and Prince Aden?
Prince Aden have been there with the community chairman. I am support country, I am not be the driver, I am not be the security that time they who not in the power. I am the secure at the seat 9 hours, 24 hours at the time. I left me myself in Bele 6 months. I do that there, I know that I am but all kind of power now 2 years they will demand no help, no day, and it's nothing. I say you get promotion, I say they for that people there. But me help no day for me. If you want to do me picking I name and give what like no give me 1,000 you. But the low way I know want the super power go to go give me 1 million.
The same way you say you been there to him as driver and you the help him, he been they pay you?
By then at 200,000 they pay me. Say who kind of power? Oh, can I power one day now we still strike. This man I will not go to power they do 200,000. I say well in they make a 500,000 you. The month is in a 500,000 they make a balance to better no there. This man already for next week. Time for which job will go to una family today. Now they have to command me on the computer Hassan to go to Battle. Command, they not say they will all in secret. That man they be down there against me now. They don't want me. They don't pay all kind of way for the with you know you don't look at my brother Hassan. So near to the commander of jail.
You say then shoot you. Whose part will then shoot you?
Now me back to shoot me the bullet come on me belly.
So as you still lay down na the emergency hospital, what are your condition right now?
Condition very worse. Number one, I did suffer me people and then I was very free. Then I remember until I only Barcelona I no more take care of me. I can't say SLPP I don't suffer for them. President, you know me today, you know me tomorrow, I see Allah don't code. You know Ghana don't code. But from what I've the program one day, I don't see President you take any action.
When this thing all be happen, then be report them to police?
You know, say go to the family and they get head for any time. But honestly, don't know hospital 90 to police they can they say they command here. They can interview me and they report. Later, after see one police doctor come up from Connor, the other one come up from CID. They can interview me and let me report to them back. But from there, 30 years later, I did sprain, I did suffer.
Okay, from where this thing happen, where you say then shoot you from your back and then come out your belly, Prince Aden where you point finger pan, it don't ever go visit you or call you for tell you hush?
I will go and kill post today because you don't need to feel like you go penna. That man kill you want kill me. So where I want kill me, not so today. I will say now what they are. In a party chairman. I'm a member of SLPP. I don't suffer for SLPP. I don't go out for SLPP. But today, no minister, no the way, no sabi me. No minister, no the way, no sabi don't. Down to the president, no sabi me. But there's no attention to me. Pass back to one. I normally pay attention to me. I ain't been a family man. As I talk to you right now today, me mama. Now only 50,000 I did not host. Wait, don't call me, don't tell me now that's stress 90 per me what they don't have to.
You say you're there in a very bad condition right now. Even money you're not able to get them. So whose appeal will you go on for make to party member, to the president and any other person where they listen to you right now?
Before I had made any call to go to people, other people in the house like us. The president now want me come to arrest. President now let me say Alledoya at the super like here for me. That's about the one getting up SLPP in this party. That's the only organizing secretary. Minister in the way, like Minister of Youth. Number one, first time for me don't take care of this case here, but they are not hearing. Now the command, I dey call on for the Minister of Youth, I dey call on the President, and the President and the leader of the party, and a member of this party. I dey call on for now, let's take care of me and my family. Right now, my family didn't have this suffer. Now that's not the problem right now. I dey undergo. When my mama called me this morning, say the money don't chop money don't at the end of 50,000 left now. I don't with me people and I'm stressed only don't so. So I know happy.
I say thank you for all the support you want to give to me.
God bless you, sir.
During this trying time, I'm the most unhappy. I can say to Una. I've been disgraced. I've been molested. I've been persecuted.
Yes, sir.
For what I stand for this party. I've suffered for this party, and I've done so much for this party. Indeed, today I'm being persecuted on hearsay, concocted a report etc., etc. But God is on my side.
Amen.
And the party, God is on our side. I will assure you, I will give my support to this party.
Amen.
And let the truth be revealed. I leave my own to God. As I always talk, I believe in God. You know, the God we serve is a strong tower unto which the righteous shall run into and be safe. That is my safety. That's why I stand on. Understand? Yes, sir. I know what happened yesterday, from days back. Samura demonstrated here, incited people. If Samura was not arrested,
oh, they not left him.
I did not do anything like that. Understand?
Just
and
to
they
reduce you.
they have come to molest me. At the same time, molest the party, disgrace the party. I've summoned them to the Almighty God. Whoever is involved in it, God will take my God said, "The vengeance is mine," says the Lord. I'll tell you, let us stay calm, cool, and look towards the leadership of the party. I'm going to work on this party. Believe in me, so long I'm in charge, with God being my help, APC is going to lose this election big time. Thank you.
How many people there when I say what Prince Aden do? The Baba don't suffer for her until the Baba don't work for her. At the end, he will pay and I kill her. When I say what he do, we don't change past 3 chairman before Prince Aden turn chairman. One and no chairman not fire a party supporter. Prince Aden don't do a back. But what he do so, me a bravo. I know they forgive and this one the next one. Because me don't afraid now. He got my fire me back. Me go fight for her. I carry my for let turn chairman. When I see what he do, the Obo drive for a past how many years? The Obo fight against me for all. And when I see the Obo in condition before the Obo die, when I see I treat the Obo, he beg them fire the Obo because he never pay the Obo, he never tell the Obo thank you for the fight the Obo fight for her. But all the chairman are long in a salon, no chairman of fire in party supporter it. But this will look at the law they do, the justice. Well, let the justice take in part, let the justice take action. If not so that, we the grassroots and the party, we not agree. And Madam, you all felt for, if I hear this message, I mean, bravo. Long time at the dormant, at the watch what the party they do. But this incident will not ever take a light. Because me, when they talk show me, I go Canada, chatter boss for Prince Aden, I go to Debu, I go to Bataman, I go play for them. And they will benefit you. So if you kill out your member, but they wish out to my must get for killing you. We want those benefits, remember they get this chairmanship, where they kill the party supporters there. Ever since that the world, no chairman not killing party supporters. It's the first man is, we want to know which are Abopa, we want to know what is Abopa. We want to see what the justice system they do for this brother around that. And when they follow this case, we no man who all die no more with the grassroots them for this case here. We want to see what they do Prince Aden, the action they do Prince Aden. This thing too past mark, we're too sorry for it, very sympathetic.
We people now in that too, as you don't hear it, the interview will be come from Riyadh. And we play you Usai Prince Aden, then left arm where if party supporters them can take them. Also, we play you a strong member of the Soja team, where them people that they use for do plenty bad things them in the country. When a bravo, we all don't listen in voice. Points naya mi fambulem are surprised and confused. He come out for make a statement for address his own supporters them. He mentioned something where really choke me while I ask a question. Would make una self help me for ask whosoever able give you the answer. This case of Prince Aden, a command one a security for fire excuse me, for fire in driver, what did it get for do with Samura and the APC? They are not help me that side because I'm really confused. Due to a statement where he talk now before it conclude. Now let me go inside the talk proper one. Well, this I think say we don't need for friend evidence. People like Abravo them, they know how them people can send them on a particular missions them. They know them people have them plan B them always when it comes to bad things them. We are also don't come and confirm say this so-called Prince Aden, he don't do them again, oh, and we all they talk Creole. When somebody tell you say, Bible don't do them again, oh, meaning Bible don't they do them. If you don't they do them, maybe behind closed doors, if you don't they do them. But now, he don't do them again, oh, to the young brother, to the young member, we na Soja team. When this thing begin, we all be hearing the explanation them where they go on back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Prince Aden be they come and defend himself. But so many proof them we don't day out where they able to prove to we say Prince Aden indeed na in command in security for fire this young man. And this Prince Aden, if we go back to the archives, when it comes to implement bad things them, in a number one, we get that quality in a masterpiece for implement bad things them and for plan bad things them. Now, a driver will be the servant. According to Ramna, ya ABC on the video, how he be the pay this man $1 million. When this man tell we say, now 500,000 this man be the pay. Because of that, he say we is Adi not able to help him or he not ready for help him. He quit back and go find other side way for a whole himself where he say better day. Now the grievances come inside now. Prince Aden say this driver na a threat. Then go meet up na a particular program. The next thing Alala commodity. Honestly speaking, let me not tell you lie. If me na minister, me security, any conviction will come between me and anybody, the security they do waiting and they tell them for do. Na they do. Make no mistake, no security, no grace. For just go do something unknowing to in boss or not to in boss in command.
He say he been get concussion. He be unconscious. So you don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened. Me know they get you clear.
I don't know why you didn't get me clear. He say he been get concussion. He be unconscious. So he don't know what be happen. He don't know what happen. But you see where Don Paul be one knocker with chain. Where Abu in Soja in guard in bodyguard go block him, and he broke Abu in bodyguard in hand to dislocate him.
Well, all this just they tell you say them people here not even get through to themselves. Them people here they do things them at the end of the day when they come to the public, they come and deny. But behind doors, now waiting, then they do, or now they command them, wait and they pass. But I don't know why this part, this side, this cross-section of SLPP, they just believe, say, now on them things here, that they able to make their own mark. Now on them things here, they able to make their own name. Now here we be see, La Lawrence Lima also do a similar thing like this. The next thing is the first way they fire, now they go put in our prisons. Now, Prince Aden don't make this young man don't lost his life. Make we just take a back say if this man not be lost his life, something that prison back and for good time. Because this SLPP power people them good for that one day. That they don't do people them bad. At the end of the day, you and they do bad, now they go back in a prison. But do you wanna help me answer this question where I asked? Waiting this Prince Aden in fire driver one, get for do it by God in power. APC, they do things them for make them get a bad number, then go lost this election 2023 by God in power. Waiting this case again for do is Samuel Kamara and APC, be on help me.
Because na APC, na the policeman na APC, na him shoot am. And na Samura, na him na the captain for that.
Indeed, my brother. It's Alex say the security they all where they secure them people there. Now APC them. Indeed, now APC them. Because for anything where they happen, always them people are the points at APC. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years plus 10 now. Bad thing that they happen at the point of opposition. Una president una the caretaker come and they come and say APC don't they get a chance for rule. Are you kidding me? Who's can picking play government this? On a play cook? The brother, if you get something for talk with me, I don't tire first.
All right, Lad just giving us some information with regards to this whole thing before we wrap up the program. Number one, Don Paul. I don't know what what you have to say with regards to. If not for we say let you rest in peace. I don't know. But left to reviewers them for choose or decide. By the way, Don Paul left one Pekin when at 3 years of age. And this Pekin, Don Paul talk about this Pekin name Prince what's the name? Prince Alex Kuroma. Prince Alex Kuroma, because Prince Aden, Alex Aden, na name Don Paul bin give this in Pekin because if he say for the benefits from Prince Aden, but he unfortunate enable for benefits from Prince Aden. And I don't know how they go if they go change this Pekin in name. Because the one way they give, the one in name where they give to the Pekin, now end up for killing in Papa. So I wonder if they go change this Pekin name or they go left him. If they left this Pekin name, anytime where the Combra or the Mami way born this Pekin, this and Don Paul, the either Pekin name, I don't know how I go to feel. So I think they for changing name, lay not about the Pekin at all. Yeah. And by the way, you hear Don Paul talk about him brother when Hassan. Hassan, by the way, na be the bulldozer for Prince Aden. Whilst Don Cole and Don Paul na be the driver. Hassan, when this thing all happen, he go and talk say, na shoot Don Paul. Because of that one, the IG and Prince Aden then team up and then they arrest Hassan. For that, just that word the way he talk say, na shoot Prince Aden. Now that make if you listen, Prince Aden talk say, not to shoot Don Paul. If not shoot them, shoot for Bintanso. He said not to, because that now waiting he and the IG plan. And he and the IG now they come together, they arrest this guy. In fact, they beat this guy. Serious one. If you see how they damage this Hassan guy. But as we talk so right now, Hassan they on bail, but they go court. You understand eh? This not the way how they treat this guy as soon. The IG and Prince Aden don't team up for do things them, real big things them. Now this issue also, it look big for the police. But the question now, according to my source, because they say caretaker say them for charge this case gonna court. But again, caretaker now one of the person the way been gonna emergency and go talk say they go take care of this, but from when he come out they not do nothing. But at the same time, he said them for charge this case gonna court. Now CID called Prince Aden, then go tam, then go question them, they all are one net. Me no say they not put on a cell, no nothing. Then put on a one of the office them, or then just can go 12 o'clock, then pull and they quick one, smuggle one, then count them back early morning. Then they say they release them. They no say we can sabi the again the way they can normally they do. Don Paul Imamadi na Dwazak. They pan beaucoup cry right now as they be always they say they pan pain. But by the way, then they can do cabinet reshuffle. But this cabinet reshuffle not only get for Hamburg and minister them. Prince Aden, according to the information, Prince Aden are one of the people them again where they get for shift. But all of this then they do na gamble. Then they do them for blindfold the supporters them. Say they take action. Because the way then they pull Prince Aden from any office, then they left him as chairman for SLPP, and of course they get in own cake every month. Sometimes if you not take time, they get in cake way past the salary way they get. So this one for just make sure say people and feel say they don't do something where really be up to standard. But this thing we all know say nothing serious not get for commodity. Absolutely nothing not get for come out of him. Prince Aden, you know, now this kind of case, Prince Aden, they accuse him, and then you see the report where we read yesterday. The report where we read yesterday say Prince Aden, then find out say he and the bodyguard for Abu, they end up on this serious one. The in private, how you call it, Department of Public Prosecution, then talk that one day. But at the end of the day, when they go question Prince Aden, now one grenade, we see Usai then just come with gun, then say gun, opposition member of parliament, bring gun inside the country from Nawataki and Siam na Mutuka. They arrest that man, they almost days in that place there. The Yagbada guy, anybody will get for the opposition in Yagba. But this now, when they talk about life, this man make them shoot and kill one of your main bobo. Then just can go one grenade no more, then pull him back the next day. Then only for let it come, this man not get conscience. For let it come, even if not to and talk say, hey, but this thing don't happen, but this person don't die. Okay, we sorry. And one of we own people in as much as thinking happen inside the party, but still we all now one, we sorry, this and that. That's sign of remorse. And not do him. Before that, he divert, he deviates himself from that whole thing there. Then he go talk about Samura, where Samura cause problem, do not arrest him. He don't fight for the party. Now you don't see, now they molest, they embarrass him, and all of these things there. So, but APC now we can apart. You see the level of illiteracy, the level of low-headed people that we get inside. We position them now of trust. You go don't commit that kind of crime there. You make them kill somebody, but at the end of the day, you come back and they put months by the opposition. We not get anything for do with this. You forget your own case where you get. But anyway, this na power for real and a power for sure. Arrest me case.
Really, you know, sometimes they way hack the deep and posting, or where somebody blood the deep and posting, and they turn full. Now, if Prince Aden display so, then pull you now police, and if not, where me just know say they arrest you for they arrest Prince Aden, then just go put them for camouflage. Now next you go sleep money here, Subris and encounter inside motoka back. They can't put them for let them fool people them because no way the IG get man for arrest Prince Aden. And then them pull you, they know they not panic. That statement of Prince Aden gives you not panic. Samura way do this, they not arrest them. Me way this, na me can't arrest from my boy APC. What APC get for do it? You shoot one, you command one, you security, shoot somebody and make the person lost in life. What APC or Samura come and for do that? But anyway, Fambule, this now you program where they come from. We had as we sister they tell you for hit the like button, yourself the help sister for tell family members them say boku people and they watch the program. But I know say some man they enjoy the program, they forget, but do not forget for hit the like button and left your comments down. This now we had where they bring you issues them where you supposed to know where the people are not they want to make the public know, but we and Una don't enough tranga one for bring them to life. So that last man self in a village with they talk that little Creole where himself they able to understand what exactly they happen inside the city or na the country. Me na Baibure as when they come for end the program now. I don't know if me wanna get something for talk before me they say bye-bye to me people then.
The very important thing where I get for say please, and this is the most important information na the program for today. And that's now, please hit the like button if you don't do it yet. If you appreciate the program, if you really want for let we get inspired, for do more, hit the like button. Plenty people will watch the program, so please hit the like button for we if you don't do them yet, so that more people will be able to discover this program. Please not forget again for share both YouTube and Facebook. Share so more people will be able to see the program and then we'll know about what they do. I want to tell plenty thank you to we YouTube comment moderator. Yeah, we don't monitor the YouTube comments them as then they come, because some people can come very harsh, and they take care of them and see which one way for come up and not. Thank you very much, Amina Majid Malik, for the tremendous work, the very good work where you play, or the very good role where you play and for make sure say things then go on very, very well. Thank you very much to you who don't like. Thank you very much to you who don't comment. Facebook people, what love, eh? Thank you very much for una like. Thank you very much for una comment. Thank you very much for una share and all. We love una so much, YouTube and Facebook people them. One family people, yeah. We love una so much. My name na Sembe. No. Brother, I beg, no go yet. I want to touch one small thing quick before we go. Let you see the kind way how the supporter them of SLPP within our social media, how they molest and embarrass themselves. Quick one. Please, low no go. With regards to the same issue of I call them Don Paul. Let we hear waiting one of the SLPP commentator them been they say with regards this whole issue, yeah. Please, now just take on a time and listen and quick. We'll come back just now.
SLPP. How many times I call? 3 times. Mais de ça tout aside, moi le ma pouille fire. You know, what he had try for tell una, this is not a fact. Somebody, you let come, you not let come, he left with you. Yeah? But they say the fact. SLPP, now we bring the pan, try by all means, that will bring the government down. Yes. Why? Because we don't take your own interest more than the party in interest. Yeah? Today, some of you will sit down here with the see party chairman. The party chairman where in the time of APC Tolongo Toge Pambody, we be the fed hard. It is challenge. The like of Anes by Kruma and whole cabal, the whole APC. If you remember, the time when when I arrest Lima, we see how party chairman make munu. Ne chain munu, tell munu go far. Today. Now so that story happy. But now we there today, we they see man their way care about then your position then. People their way just they do this label business. Yeah. The one that we they don't can join the party boku one. When are they your power business, they own power greed and they want. They want damage the party for we. But we not agree. We not agree. That's I could tell anybody. So today, I just show una then right top them. My top you see President Mbio, Ahmed Tijan Kaba, Dr. Aden. That means now for a long time this man that we honest and loyal with the party. They not go say Dr. Aden is 100% perfect.
Okay, so reason they will make a decide for make we bring this camp back because I be just one for let you see how we young people them, you know, they behave. You know, so now because of party, you know they look into the interest of somebody else. You just want for let everybody puts the interest of in party above any other thing. So even if it reach to the point where they make like somebody lost in life, then for just forget about the person in your life. Pay attention to the party because they will value the party past any other thing. So this now warning for even the Soja team them and even apart from Soja team them, both party, you will always the camp team up, not just for party. No say you will end up like this guy one day. So you really get for know it happen. Because some of them talk their with me last year, so na senseless talk. And you know, this person are not talk like who that get a brain at all. So because this person don't suffer with the party, because this person don't suffer with mother bio, because this person don't fight for the party, for make he kill somebody and not come out in above case. This na the level of people them where they champion the social media in the name of them party. So you see, them put them party in interest above all else. Some of them people here, when they talk now, you for the watch, when they begin say, hey, now the country I put before, you watch now, this now the same person will say, then take the your interest put above the party. But remember, we say, I put an interest above all else. You not say the party, you say the country interest above all else. But look at this today. It clearly don't show we say it very much concerned about in party more than anything, even life of the cities in them, and not concerned about them. Now this number I be one for point out to you before we go. If you get something, okay. If you're not, then we move.
One thing where you just say, this person in talk no make sense. Meaning, now one of the people where they just come to social media for talk because of toxic. And anybody where they come and give out nonsense, will not make no sense, not to cause so many people nonsense, not to cost. Now somebody they talk fool. You don't talk about that, I don't go waste time again for talk about anybody they bring nonsense to the people. We just do and for let yeri and know the angle where this person they come from. Plenty thank you. So now all we don't come and like, share, push the program, make everybody get them out there. Me, na Baibure, we appreciate you now. As always, we can say we there for celebrate the living. Good people we not dey wait the time we not there again. We begin say no, this person have been good person. We for stop down in a saloon. We for the celebrate people we useful in a society. Because of that, we love una all inside this big family house, and we stand for the truth. We stand for waiting. We all stand for as a family house for push salon information, for push the country. We all go left for see tomorrow. Where we go sit down here, talk good things them. When are developmental things them, but Mama Saloon. Until we meet again, na another beautiful program tomorrow. When waiting you program where you self get time for call and talk waiting the morning you. Let we blow we mind the truth we get for saying. And it no matter what the truth you get for saying. Come save the future. The truth we get for saying. And it no matter what, the truth you get for saying. Come blow your mind. It come from the channel where now we had every Wednesday and Sunday. See you there until we meet here tomorrow. Tata, I love you all. Bye-bye. I'm out for now.
Thank you for our contribution one more time. We love you so much. Thanks to the team. For the work way and they do always for make sure say when they come to now every other day. My name na SLPP, the freedom fighter. What love to we country Sierra Leone.
Yes, subscribe. You always the watch we program them, but you not subscribe it to the channel. All waiting you get for do, press this red subscribe button. And then you come over here and press this bell. To the bell option, press this one with all. And don't. And no get for cost you anything. When you do this, na sign for show say you the support we for make we do more. Thank you for your help we for share this program. Yeah, God bless you.